This morning. Good morning, babe. You already got coffee brewing, huh?
Yes, we do have the black coffee.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning from another beautiful day. I hope it is. It's early still. It's about 5 in the morning right now. Maybe about 5:20. See a plane coming in. Yeah, hope it turns out to be a beautiful day. I'm getting inside and get me some coffee. Well, that water's nice and clear right now. Man, just look at the ocean out there. It's just like smooth, like a little lake, you know. Nice. Nice. Well, we're hoping the pond project continues on this morning, and there is some thunder going on back in the distance. But it looks to be way out on the water, far away from us. You can just hear it and see the lightning, but I think that's far away from us though. Never know. This time of year, it's really hard to do any task. A lot of sites, construction stops even this time of year. For many people, for their projects, they wait, save their money, and wait till the dry seasons return and all. But we're not going to do that. We'll just have to work through it all and just figure it out as we go. But we're hoping to continue on the pond project and finish the biggest part of it this week. And we've already got a huge part of it done this last week. Well, Mel's brought me some coffee here, but I'm hold on a second, I got this key in my hand. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, so Mel made up some coffee here. Let me get a sip of that. Got a little mess here again. It's just the way it is when you're doing construction. You clean up and then you mess up again. That sand and stone stacked there, and underneath those tarps is concrete for this project right here. This right here is a box that I decided to precast it first, and this is where a pump goes down in, a little low pickup area. And being that it's kind of below where a water line is in this sand, we need to catch, like when the tide and everything out there is really low, drop this, get the steel tied, and then pour the concrete all, afterwards. So it's gonna be a little heavy, but we don't have very far to go with it, so we'll probably put some like bamboo poles on it, and all of us together we can get it set down in there. But it'll be going right down where that water is there. Excited to get out here and get that pump going, get started for a new day. Glad Mel brought me some coffee so I didn't have to go all the way back in. Yeah, we had to bring the yacht in because it's storm season. It broke loose from us once, and it ended up on the beach down the way, and we had to recover it back. But that thing, it was fun while it lasted. We're probably going to recover the bamboo and use it in another project. And actually, that's some really good bamboo because it's been salted up good. It's already bug proofed. Wow, another flight's already coming in. Early morning flights. There's another one already heading in. There's an early morning workout. I went and grabbed a shovel and digging out where my pump is. Well, I know I started, it was the beginning of a work day, and now here we are at the end of a work day, and I didn't show anything in between. I pumped all that water out of the pond area down through here this morning. I thought it was going to be ready for them to get on right at 8 o'clock. They were already here, and it's 7:55, literally 7:55. It just come a downpour. And it wasn't long that all the pumping I had done was pretty much futile. So we waited out for a little bit. The pump could hitch back up again if it was just a shower passing by. But we finally called it. We realized that it wasn't going away. So we decided we'd try a half day. Well, half day they would come back at 1 o'clock. And at about 12 o'clock it was sunshine. And we're like, all right. And the guys got here at 1 after their, normal lunchtime would have been. And they got right on it. And they started pouring. And then ahead of them, I had started pumping again and got all the water pumped back out again. So it was ready for them when 1 o'clock came. And they got a whole bunch of the bottom and sides poured down through there. And it was great. They were having to deal with a few showers coming here and there, and but we managed through it. Thank goodness for the tarps we got just hanging here everywhere, little roofs, and we managed to get a good part of it. I didn't stand out here with a camera. I don't like filming with the GoPros. I'm not a GoPro fan. I think that the audio on them is horrible unless you have external mic. Then it don't need to get wet. I just didn't want my gear getting all wet with this wet and salty air. So I'm out here right now to show you just a little bit here at the end of the day, and I'm drenched in sweat because I've been putting a bunch of stone and helping them here with the concrete at the end of the day. But let me show you a little bit of what's going on. So there's that old ugly boat, and you can see we've got a whole bunch of it concreted in. We don't have that yet. There's a reason why. That'll probably be in the morning, that little well of water over there. There's some puddles here on the new concrete, but it's concreted all the way around almost to the bridge over there. And then coming back around right here at the top, we've got a band of steel forming a beam around the top of this, and then over that beam I've been placing big stones. Now some of this gravel will work its way in and eventually come out of there, but I gravelled it all in on that wet concrete after we placed the bigger stones, and kind of give it a little bit of a natural look. Like I say, more of the big stones will show up after this stuff kind of gets settled down, and I just poured it over the top, all that gravel. I want to have a little bit of a natural look. Now this isn't how wide it's going to be though at the top. We're actually going to come back with more stone, probably maybe about 16 to 20 inches more width across back here, and give it a nice little look. So that's what's happening here on that. All these stones are pressed into wet cement, and they should be able to stay in place. Hey everybody, we are going to be up in Rojas City. Yes, we're going to be in Rojas City for the grand opening of Michael from That Philippine Life. He's opening up a little beachside resto bar right there, and it's called the Canadian Beaver. It's straight across the street from San Antonio Resort, and it's right there on the beach in the bye-bye right there. So if you'll come up and join us, that's going to be this coming Saturday, June 22nd. The grand opening time, like ceremony time's 5 o'clock, but you can be there definitely earlier than that. And we're going to be there earlier in the day there also. So come up and support Michael, visit us, and let's have a good time and set him off to a really great start. We hope we see you there and appreciate you. Everybody, take care.
Coffee time. Good morning. It's nice. Morning. Aga pa ba?
Ito, dapat na pa na.
I-try test ron. Tagbaraga ron. So we talk that it's already the habagat season. It's mostly, if you don't have any seawall, it's going to rift up all your stuff here. Like mostly the houses there, like included my family houses and the neighbor houses. So that's why when we start building this, they yipping around, yipping, lots of blah, 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 blah. So after that, after we build, and they saw that their house was safe during this time, like this abagat, of there's any typhoon coming, they quit or stop yipping around because they know their house was there and safe. So they must thankful with us. And to address this one to some of our viewer, or you can say trolls that say that, we still this beach to the local, well, I'm going to answer that one. We're not still this place to the local. In fact, we invest a lot here, and of course we have reason to protect our area, and secure. And anyway, we're not stealing it. We helping actually to the local. We give them job, and most of all, their house was secure already. Secure to this. I've been living here my entire life, and I know what's gonna be happen, if during habagat season. So yeah, they just really don't know. People are just only talking my coffee morning because it's a beautiful morning here. Yes, it's a little bit gloomy, but Mr. Sunshine is trying, at least trying this morning. And water like this, to those don't know, it is a good time to put your traps for the crab. Like my brothers, he had a trap and he put that one in the night. In the morning, he got some. Of course, you don't expect a huge crab because we eat everything the small here to the smallest. So that's it. I just want you to enjoy the sound of the wave.
So here we are again. Now, this should be the next pair of riding boots after the first pair that showed up had been switched out, and somebody stuck a previously worn pair of rubber boots in the box and basically ripped me off, and most likely ripped off Amazon and the seller. All right, I just cut the tape here. There we go. And let's see if I actually got the right thing this time. Alright, so I hope they sent the right size. Says it is. Says it is. Let's have a look. Ah, nice. Nice, nice. Man, it is just the color leather that I wanted. Wow. Yeah, so these are adventure riding boots right here. They're supposed to be all real leather, but I'm concerned about the size. I'm going to unstuff it here and see, because these are supposed to be a 12. And just the eye shot, they look more like a 10.5 or something to me, you know. So we'll see. We'll see right here. And hope this is just that big, because I have a large calf. So I'll get them unstuffed and try them on. Yes, yes, they actually do fit good. Man, my foot slipped right in there. Very nice. No problem at all. I was really concerned. I'm going to slip it back on again. Nice. You got plenty of room in there with my toes. I do always have a little problem on a new pair right here. I also have a very high arched up area in my foot right there. And oh, but it's got an adjustable buckle. So there we go. Take that loose. Oh yeah, big difference there. Take that little buckle loose. Big difference. Zips up. I like it. Like it, like it. And not only that, with these grips and stuff, if I got off the bike and we want to go walk some trails and climbing on, of course, I'm used to wearing boots. I love wearing boots. Grew up in Texas. That's the main shoe of choice, is a pair of boots. And these are really reminiscent of a cowboy style pair of boots right here. Look a little similar to some ropers, you know. So this is definitely going to be a win for me right here. Dun, 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 dun. Woohoo! Check it out, Cap. Check it out, man. Got my boots in, and I am loving them. Loving them, loving them. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to a beautiful day here in the Philippines. Saturday, last day of work week. And man, it's shocking it's sunny right now this morning, because last night it stormed like crazy. It poured down so much rain, it was unreal. But of course, wake up to a beautiful sunshiny day. And also wake up to Amazon delivering, boom. Yep, delivering my riding boots. Yep, got my boots dusty. Yeah, delivering my riding boots right there. Look at that. So I'm wearing them a little bit this morning. Excited for one thing, like a kid at Christmas. And they're reminiscent of my Texas cowboy boots, my ropers. And man, I don't love nothing more on my feet than a pair of ropers, man. Straight up. Straight up. Well, we got concrete to pour in the pond. And wow, there was so much rain last night. Look. Yep, it's a little flooded at the moment. The water is just beautiful this morning. But there must have been some kind of turbulence out there during the night, because it's been big rollers all morning, like just out of nowhere, like a nice big roller will come in. And it might be a while. I mean, it might be like one every 15 minutes, but all of a sudden a nice big rolling wave will come rocking up to shore. You can see a few smaller ones out there right now. Yeah, buddy, it's nice. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? nice rollers this morning. Yeah, it smells so good too. I love that salty air smell. Very nice. We have some guests been here with us all week. Ron and his, I guess you call her his girlfriend, the lady that's the school teacher over in the Beacle, Legaspi region over there. And they're out of here this morning about 4:30 a.m. and heading on to their next destination. Traveling around, going seeing different places. Don't know exactly what the straight on the next destination is. I think it's Cebu, but then I think that they're maybe going to make a trip up to Baguio. So Ron, if you see this, I just want you to know we really appreciate you both coming here and spending the week with us, and I hope you got some good relaxation in and enjoyed yourself. We really do appreciate you very much, and you are a really nice guy, just such a nice gentleman. So here we are. Everything's turning green again. A lot of grass starting to grow in right here on the sand. It's kind of the way I want this little river to be, with all this ivy growing right over the sides and down to the water. Such an exciting, beautiful day here today. I tell you what, my spirits changed. I was getting in a down position there for a little while. It was just so hot, miserable, dry, everything, and every day you just wake up and you see nothing but brown and dry and plants wilting. But man, now that rainy season has returned and we've got out of this 8-month-long drought going on here on Western Visayas here in the Philippines on this side, woo, man, the spirits have changed, and it's just like I've just arrived here and like I just stepped off the plane, and I'm so excited, like I'm on vacation now. I have really had a change of attitude, and Melinda had a bad attitude going for a while too, and it was causing a little strife between us, because I'm in a bad mood, she's in a bad mood, all the guys are in bad moods because it's just hot, it's miserable. And now, man, everything's changed. Everybody's spirits are different. The rains, the greenness taking place, man, and spicing everything back up like fresh new life again. And that Melinda's seeing her plants not struggling now, and they're actually thriving, and new stuff sprouting out, coming out of the ground, and just cleanness in the air, and all the dust now that we were dealing with, so much dust, it's settled now. The water and the waves, man, it has changed all our spirits. And then my of course, he had stress going on. His mood had been for a little different for like a month or so there. I know it's because he's first time father, and he's having his first child already up in his 30s, and Mock's a good man, so he wants to be a good father. He wants to be responsible, and of course he's stressing. I had helped him a couple times without anybody knowing, even my wife, and not huge or anything, but a little bit. Every little bit helps along. And I knew that he was stressing over, about to have a child, the financial stress with that coming on, and wanting to take good care of his wife and make sure that Michelle's healthy and all. And so I could see it. I've been talking to Mel, and I knew that he was really down. Plus, he had a lot of other pressures going on with housing issues and everything all at the same time, right when you're about to bring a new child into the world. And his concern just shows what a good man he is, right? So, of course, it came time, and she gave birth, and he has this healthy little girl now, and his spirits have just been so much better too. And with his spirits better, all the rest of the guys' spirits better, because Mock is, one of him and Joel, they're leaders of this group. And so everything just seems right as rain again. And I really been enjoying my buddy Cap and him coming down and all. And Mel and I, we've been going just steadily here recently doing adventures. We've already got another one planned, and for tomorrow, and we got more planned. And so everything just seems all good in the world. But there for a little while, it was womp womp womp.